Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So going to show you exactly why I hate the ranges based on the trade that we had in, and emphasis on had. But anyway, we'll get to that now. So firstly, this trend line that I gave you yesterday, we did break through it quite aggressively, and we'll look at that on the lower time frames. But ultimately, buyers stepped back in off the bottom of the range, which was around 43.80. Did drop a little bit below that. They were just hunting the stops and drove price back up to the upside. Now, I want to just point out something on the daily here. You can see we've had a couple of days of nothing. Then we had another red bar. So ultimately, if we'd broken below the bottom here and closed below this 43.80, that would have validated a range break to the downside on the daily, and that would have given us a stronger move to the downside. That didn't materialize. Buyers came in and created an engulfing bar. Now, that is pretty much, in my view, the following setup. So that's the structure. That's the move. Our next stop is going to be around there, which is just short of 4,600. So I would expect 4,600 to be the next level once we break above here. So just getting through the 3 hour quickly before we get on to trading, and you can see nothing's really changed. Pretty solid red bar, but that's a pretty solid green engulfing bar on top of that, and you can see that's what happens every time we get down here. There's an inside bar, there's an inside bar, now there's an engulfing bar. So the question is, third time lucky? The top here was third time unlucky. We're heading for a fourth time to the top, but we've got 3 touches at the bottom, so 50-50 of which way it's going to go still. But the overall trend is up, so I'm of opinion we are moving to the upside. Okay, so let's just look at the hour. So it did come in at 44.05 2 days ago. Friday actually. Came in at 44.05, left it over the weekend, was quite comfortable. No, sorry, not Friday, it was Monday. Anyway, it was one of the days. Came in with the trade around here. This was my entry somewhere around here. Okay, pretty much around here. Got hammered a bit, dropped the bottom. My stop was pretty much below the bottom of the swing low here at 43.75. 74, something like that. Basically my stop was just right where we got triggered. It was kind of stupid because it should have been below this level here, being a range, so it should have been quite a bit below here. But anyway, it wasn't, it was in between here and we got triggered. But point I'm getting at is this is typical of a range. When you think you've got it and then it drops, and you think you don't have it, then typically it reverses and proves that you did actually have it originally. So that's normally what happens to me in ranges anyway. Anyway, be it as it may. What am I looking for now? I'm looking for structure. So I would prefer to pull back onto some structure. This area here at 44.05 or 4,400 is still the area that is being defended at the moment. So the bulls and bears are having a tussle on that 4,400 level. So I'm patiently waiting. I'm first looking for a break of 44.30, 44.28, 44.30. We get a break above that and we get a retest of that, then I am in the game again and I'm looking for 4,600. So then it's a case of getting in on multiple trades and moving it to the upside. So that's kind of my view at the moment. I don't think anything else is going to change, and we can look at the 15-minute just to double check if there was any structure. We just had the bottom of the range where the buyers came in and accelerated. We do have a bit of a gap here, and we've got gaps here. So gaps everywhere. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 gaps, and I know there's a 5-minute gap down the bottom, right at the bottom of the range as well. So don't be too surprised to see us hit the top of the range and then fall all the way back down. So that's another probability. But I think what you need to wait for is some structure, and for me the structure is going to be quite simple. Stop moving up and below the moving averages like we are doing at the moment over the last couple of days, or last week or so. So as soon as we find some supports on the moving averages, it's going to give us some structure for a move to the upside. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for. But at the moment, this is still sit on hands. We'll just wait and see what's going to transpire before we jump into this. So yeah, that's it for me. Hope it helps you somewhat, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.